Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Penguin International Podcast, your space to learn from changemakers across industries who shaping the future of business and impact. Today, in our second episode, we are excited to spotlight the fascinating world of international trade and agri-exports. We are thrilled to have us with a special guest who brings the first-hand insights from the field. Please join us in welcoming Mr. Ranjit Shitale, the founder of and the driving force behind the Shitale Exempts, established in 2016 and has grown steadily as a trusted exporter, supplier, retailer in India's vibrant export ecosystem. From local farms to global markets, we will uncover what it takes to run a export business and how innovation is transforming India's global trade presence. We are thrilled to have us with you, Ranjit. Welcome to the Penguin Podcast.
Thank you so much for having me on this podcast. It's a pleasure to be here with Penguin International. I am really looking forward to share the journey of Shitole Exams, our experience in the import and export, and hopefully offering some insightful information to listeners who are curious about international trade, agriculture, and entrepreneurship.
Can you tell us, Ranjit, what exactly does an import-export trading company like yours do, and how does it fit into the global supply chain?
At our core, we connect with farmers and global markets. We source and processed agriculture products like fruits, vegetables, spices, grains, and pulses from farmers, cooperative companies, processors across India, and export them to various countries.
And what are some of the major products or sectors that India exports to the world today?
In agriculture, India is known for worldwide for its spices, basmati rice, tea, fresh mangoes, onions, bananas, and processed food items like pickles and chutneys. In recent years, there have been rising demand for Indian millets, organic products, and frozen vegetables. These sectors continue to grow as a global consumer becomes more aware about health and interested in our ethnic flavors.
Can you walk us through the journey of a product from being made in India to reaching a customer overseas?
Let's talk about Indian mangoes. The journey starts at the orchard, where we work with certified farmers following
Mhm.
global good agriculture practices. The mangoes are then harvested, sorted, cleaned, and packed at hygienic facilities. We then coordinate the refrigerated transport to export handling center, where the phytosanitary inspections are conducted. Once cleared, the shipment is booked via air or sea freight, depending on the destination. When it reaches to the importing countries, the local customer clear the consignment and distribute it through the retail and wholesale distribution channels. This has to be managed with a careful documentation, tracking, and compliance checks.
Can you just let us know what is phytosanitary inspections?
Phytosanitary inspection is carried out by Indian government officials. It's
Okay.
basically a certification for the product we are exporting, and especially if we are doing perishable goods and vegetables. In that, the importing countries has some certain norms, certain standard operating procedures we have to follow, and the Indian counterpart assures whether these SOPs are carried out or not. After that, they check for physical damages or mechanical damages and any biological problems in the shipment. If it is not there, then the shipment is good to go. So this is
Okay.
about country certificate.
Also, are some of the biggest challenges exporters and importers face today, whether it's paperwork, international regulations, or logistics?
For us, one of the main challenges is regulatory compliances. Every country has its own food safety standards, certifications, and import protocols. Logistics is another pain point, especially with perishable items. Delays can result in huge losses. There are currency volatility, trade restrictions like sudden bans, and a change in customs duty. Also, ensuring proper documentation like fumigation certificate, phytosanitary approvals, and origin certificates can be cumbersome. So these are the one of the challenges.
How technology changed the way export-import business operate?
Technology has been a very big game changer for farm level traceability to the customer. There are various changes in technology. We can now trace the farm where the produce is produced, means the fruits and vegetable where it is produced, using
Mm-hmm.
QR codes, to digital invoicing and customs
Okay.
clearance platforms. Indian government is very seamless about this, and ease of doing business is at the top of the level from India. The process has become
Okay.
very transparent and efficient. Cold
Okay.
chain monitoring, then real-time GPS tracking, and
Mm-hmm.
AI-based demand forecasting helps us to make better decisions. We are also seeing a lot
Okay.
of benefit from e-marketplaces like B2B platforms to
Okay.
connect exporters directly with overseas buyers.
Okay. And how do you choose which countries to export in? How to build those international relationships?
Very nice question. We
Mm-hmm.
look for several factors like demand for specific commodities,
Mm-hmm.
trade agreements, ease of doing business, and risk assessment. For example, the Middle East is a strong demand for our agricultural produce like fruits and vegetables, while Europe looks for organic and sustainably grown produces. Building international relationship is all about trust. We have to trust the process. We have to trust the customer. Customer also has to trust the exporter, whether he follows all the SOPs, whether he has very good sourcing points, and the best quality produce he has to export to the importer. So they ensure these things, and sometimes the importer also visit our facilities to ensure we have the good quality produce and we are following all the operating procedures there has been listed in the book of the export.
So, Ranjit, can you tell us what impact do global events like pandemic or war have on import and export business like yours?
Massive impact during the pandemic, for example, in our COVID situation like 2020 and 21. Container shortages and port closures led to delays and losses. Demand patterns changed overnight. Even now, the conflicts like Russia, Ukraine, Israel, and Iran affect the freight prices and food inflation globally. For
Mhm.
us, it's crucial to diversify our sourcing and destination markets to remain resilient. We also started maintaining buffer stocks, improving digital communication with the customer during the disruptions. So, pandemic is also good challenges for an Indian exporter because this is the first time an exporter has been going through these situations, and everybody did good because fruits and vegetables, especially agricultural supply, is in essential terms like
Yeah.
pharmaceutical supplies. So we did very good as an Indian exporter.
Yeah. Okay. Ranjit, there's often a lot of concern about the quality and standards in exports. So, how do companies ensure Indian products meet global expectations?
See, we have to follow strict protocols right from the procurement.
Hmm.
Our pack houses are certified and we conduct regular inspections, pesticide residue testing, and grading. We also adopt international certification standards like BRC, Global Gap, and follow country specific norms. Moreover, training farmers and suppliers on the best practices are the key.
Hmm.
See, from the procurement till the export, we have to go, we have to streamline, thoroughly see each and every process and divide it into a perfect standard operating procedure. Only then you can become a good exporter. Means from farming,
Okay.
right from
Hmm.
which chemical means pesticides they have to spray,
Yeah.
which fertilizer they have to use, till how the product has to be packaged, stored, and exported. These things we have to manage as an Indian exporter of perishable goods.
Ranjit, and what are the major challenges face in supply chain management by you, and how do you tackle them?
See, we are doing export of agriculture goods, so the main problem is perishability.
Yeah.
Then season changes, the weather changes. Actually, it results in a change in your product quality.
Hmm.
So what we do, we have fragmented sources. We source from different regions of India. We collect them at a central our facility, where we process that product, ensure the quality and export. We often deal with inconsistent quality, delayed harvesting due to
Hmm.
weather or last minute changes on the field. So we tackle this by having multiple sourcing locations, as I said. Building strong relationship with your farmer groups and staying flexible with logistic providers also helps us to stay ahead of the curve in this case as an exporter.
How do you see that a strategic intelligence firm like ours, Penguin International, offers a competitive intelligence to the market, and of course leverage deep research and AI agents, which helps in different domains, specifically in supply chain? So how our strategic intelligence firm can help it, and where do you see it, and how it can be helpful?
Definitely, strategic intelligence can be powerful enabler for import and exporter, especially in the supply chain management. For example, if we have timely insights about commodity trends, global demand shifts, competitor analysis, and pricing forecasts, we will do better decisions and we will offer very good price to our importer, especially for means supply chain disruptions like last year happened in grapes. What happened
Okay.
is Chile is very biggest competitor of India for grapes export, and suddenly South Africa rise above all of us and exported to all the European market. So that insight, we didn't know that South Africa will become one of the biggest exporter of grapes. If we had that information, we would have better prepared for the export
Yeah.
changes and all the destination changes or means all the changes we need.
Mm.
Real-time information like scenario modeling or intelligent
Mm.
partners like you will help us stay agile, reduce waste, and plan sourcing better. So
Yeah.
these advantages we can have. Again, some of the fruits and vegetables are very rare. Only India can export.
Okay.
Like a SAR bear. It's a SAR tested bear. It's only
Mhm.
grown in India. It's
Okay.
very. It has very good demand in European countries. But its season means 15 or 20 days. We only can procure that and export. So it's very niche market. So we have to understand these markets, these needs,
Mm.
and we can double down on this export. Means very,
Mm.
it's very profitable to export such
Yeah.
kind of commodities.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this deep insights of yours. You, what are the key things a new exporter should ensure while entering this business?
Definitely. New exporter should ensure that he has a correct registrations like IEC, APEDA, and GST. They should know their product well, their product's life cycle, the supply chain, who produces it, seasonality, quality issues, pricing trades throughout the year.
Mhm.
Study our target market first, what regulations they have, what standards they need, what packaging is required. So it is very important. And the price competition comes along when you follow all these operating procedures. And finally,
Okay.
always start small and build experience gradually. Don't rush into
Mm.
large commitments.
Yeah.
This is the basic of perishable exports.
Okay. Thank you. As we are concluding this session, so I just want what is the one thing about the export import business that most people don't understand but should?
People think that it's just like buying low and selling high. It's not like that. In reality, it's about consistency, compliance, and trust. You have to manage multiple moving parts, means
Mm.
quality, timing, the container shipment timings, and currency packaging, then cultural preferences over the importing countries, and still deliver value both to the farmer and to the buyer. It's not quick profit gain. It's about building systems and long-term relationships. Only a consistent Indian agriculture exporter will survive. Those who are only for opportunistic trade, they will not survive in this game.
That brings us to the end of this insightful episode. Thank you so much, Mr. Ranjit, for sharing your journey. Your insights have shed light on the intricate workings on international trade beyond just number and logistics. Through Shitale exams, we see how consistent quality, trust, and innovations can turn local produce into global impact. Every shipment isn't just a transaction, it's a step towards building India's identity as a reliable force in the global marketplace. So, to all our listeners, thank you for tuning in to the Penguin International podcast. We will be back soon with more powerful conversation, fresh perspectives, and inspiring voices across industries. Until next time, take care and stay inspired. Thank you.